Hello everybody and welcome to another news roundup with some predictions and other stuff thrown in. My name is Scarface King. I'm going to be going through a bunch of different games today that did things that I thought were noteworthy. Because there's a lot of games doing stuff, there's a lot of gacha games that we play on and off that, you know, have news. But some more pressing than others. I want to start off with OPTC. I give OPTC a lot of shit. I do. I really do. Maybe I don't say it that much in video, which is probably a good thing, but you know, certain people will know my feelings about OPTC and the certain things they've done in the past, but god damn it, I cannot deny it. The new Halloween artworks are amazing, and you know, what can I say? I'm wrong sometimes. I'm wrong a lot of the time, actually. But OPTC, I will give you a pass for this month. I will not bitch at you pass for this month because those artworks are glorious. Everybody has been frothing over those over on the subreddit, I'm sure, but you know, what are you gonna do? Amazing art is gonna get people excited. It just is. JoJo Stardust Shooters, obviously we're moving into the part 5 era. And they've had a bunch of different gacha on because of that event, obviously tying in with the anime, and you know, you'd have to check the Discord for all the information, but I did do a video of me pulling on the new Giorno, and I'm certain it won't be long before we get another very tasty new part 5 unit for me to enjoy. Now, the next one, Smash Rising. I thought it was dead. I thought they forgot about it. It's been so long. It's been so fucking long. But finally, Smash Rising is going to be coming. I'm going to have the date on the screen that they said on Twitter, which is probably not 100% because they have been a bit rubbish when it came to maintenance and stuff in the past, but we'll see. I don't know what to expect. I know they've shown the update, but just from seeing that isn't enough for me to go, okay, that looks like an awesome game. So I'm going to need a bit more. I'm afraid I'm going to need a bit more to convince me. Another game that's got a massive update is Jump Stadium. If you don't know, they just kind of went through a period where nothing was happening. And now they're getting a nice big update. They're getting a bunch of new characters, which I'll show on the screen somewhere. And I don't know if this is going to be enough to get me super excited about the game again. But I'm hoping it gets the game a bit of momentum behind it to try some new things, and then maybe that will get a lot of people a lot more interested. I think my main problem with Jump Stadium is, for me, it doesn't fit the way I like to play mobile games. For me, it's much better suited to like a console, not like a full AAA title release or anything like that, but like a Switch or Nintendo 3DS type title. From like the eStore or whatever. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like a mobile game, but that's just my opinion. Yu Yu Hakusho 100% Magi Battle. They're teasing. We still don't have the Halloween gacha news, but it will come. It will come. We do have the news that there'll be a farmable Halloween Botan, who's a free 4-star triple S support. So that's pretty cool. They also announced that a live stream, in addition to other stuff which they teased before that still hasn't come around yet, we're getting a farmable 4-star Sensui next month. They're releasing some of the farmable materials that we didn't have yet this month. What else did they announce? They announced quite a few things. New story, new tower. And we also know that there is a new Toguro, which is 100% Toguro, is in the game. Don't know how he's going to be introduced, but the artwork is quite cool. And there also appears to be, like, in the files, I had a little cheeky little peeky, don't judge me. And they've got story mode pretty much prepared for probably the next few months. They've got a bunch of story mode files in there. The equipable items, which is going to be coming in an update soon, supposedly. They've got a bunch of those in there. Don't know how they're all going to be implemented, but whatever. And there's some kind of new Toguro stage, which again, I mean, it looks like it's still being developed. Some of the artworks look a bit off, so I don't know what that's all about. But if you're a fan of Magi Battle, or at least a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho, there's at least a lot of exciting content planned. I know a lot of people already have reservations about too many copies of the same unit and stuff like that. To me, that's inevitable. But the fact that supposedly they're almost at 3 mil downloads already, that's a good sign. And so, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, because it's K-Lab and you never know. But I'm cautiously optimistic. Somewhat optimistic. We'll see, we'll see. Now, Ore Collection, my baby. It's been quite a while since we covered Ore Collection news. There must be a bunch of stuff for me to cover, right? No. I posted an image on Twitter showing how the campaigns... I didn't count the anniversary campaign, which was the first campaign we had. But the 3 campaigns since then I showed. And... oh boy, they just get smaller and smaller and the rewards get worse and worse. Now, some people would say that's not the case here, because we do in fact have a special login bonus that gets you some orbs and some tickets, which is whatever. But there are tower quest missions, and if you could beat stage 20 of tower, you get a guaranteed jump unit ticket. On top of that, there's a bunch of overboost counts for being some of the higher stages. There's some orbs, gacha tickets, and coma for being the lower stages. My opinion on this is it's... I don't want to be overly critical, because I often am. It's garbage! It's garbage! It's fucking garbage! Where are all the new characters? Tyson Maeda should have been a Jump Awakenable unit. He just should have. But if we ignore that blatant disgrace, that slander, if we ignore that, where are the new characters at? Where are they at? Now that I've made this, now that I've said this, this video is going to be live on the internet. It's going to be announced tomorrow. It just is, because that's how it works. That's just how it works. Cosmic karma, I guess you could call it. I don't know. In general, though, the news was incredibly underwhelming for me and for many others, and I just wish there'd been a bit more. That being said, let's talk about a game that has tons of news. Jumputi Heroes, with this massive campaign, tons of stuff going on. I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm going to go through 2 key things here. Key thing number 1, a 4-star Breakthrough Awakening ticket. And the idea with this was you got a ticket and it'll let you choose any of the 4 stars currently available from the gacha in the game. You selected one, and you not only get that unit, but that counts as a vote towards that unit. And presumably, we don't know if it's just 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, I don't know. But at least one 4-star unit is going to become essentially a 6-star. A 4-star that could evolve into a 5-star that could evolve into a 6-star. So, something to look forward to, I guess. Are they going to be good? I don't know, probably not. But it's at least something to be excited about, because they're revamping old stuff. For some of these units, they're already fantastic as support, so making them even better, that's not a bad thing by any means. But I guess we'll wait and see who wins. That's going to make a big difference on whether the unit is actually good or not. More interesting to me than that was the character vote and the series vote. So they had a survey, and they had a bunch of series that you could select from. And this survey basically was saying, what series do you want to see in the game? And what characters do you want to see in the game? Now, the series were kind of interesting, because you saw series like Captain Tsubasa in there, and you saw Stardust Crusaders in there, and you go, oh, okay, yeah, Dr. Stone, oh, yeah. Boruto, well, I mean, it makes sense. Tons of series in there, loads I would love to see. I would fucking love to see. But part 1 of JoJo is not there. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are there. 6 is not there. We didn't think 7 or 8 would be there anyway. Because 7 is sketchy as to whether it counts or not, so it's like, whatever. We didn't see Shaman King, not a surprise. But Slam Dunk isn't there, which is like... is the biggest series that is currently not in the game by far. And... I don't know, that's leading some people to speculate some things, myself included. I'm doing a lot of speculating. I'm gonna do some predictions in just a sec. But before that, I want to talk about the characters. So, the general consensus seems to be that everything they've shown here, they already have a deal for, and it's just us asking which ones would we like to see first. But with the characters, what I believe, these are all done. Like 100% done. Like they've done the sprites, they've done the scene art. They figured out exactly what they want to do with these characters. They just haven't released them yet, and they're just asking us, what would you like to see first? So, they put in some very specifically weird choices in here. Things that stand out to me: Gotenks, Android 18, Vegito, and Mr. Satan are the choices from Dragon Ball. But Gohan, not in the game yet. No form of Gohan appears there. And no form of Trunks other than Gotenks is there. So no adult Trunks or teen Trunks or whatever. Which is really weird for me. One Piece, we currently have Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, and Nami. Right? Those are the only Straw Hats we have, I believe. Unless I've completely forgotten someone. We've actually got 2 Luffys, by the way. And they didn't put any more Straw Hats on the vote. No Frankie, no... oh wait, no, we've still got Chopper. I forgot we've got Chopper. My bad. But no Frankie, no Robin, no Sanji, Brooke, whoever the fuck else I'm forgetting, there's too many characters. The point is, they're not there. Which is strange, but Sabo being there is not strange. Ace being there, not strange. Boa Hancock, again, not strange. Marco being there is a little bit odd. I know he's quite a popular character, but I feel like, considering the ones that are missing, it's a bit strange. I don't know. For My Hero Academia, is that strange? Well, you've got Froppy. That makes sense. You've got Ida, I guess. Kirishima's cool. And Todoroki makes sense. I feel like there's so many characters with My Hero Academia, it's kind of difficult. And plus with All Might not actually being playable, but being in the game, it's weird. Yu Hakusho, Hiei Mukuro, Yomi, and Raizen. It mostly makes sense. I don't know. Naruto. Now this is the interesting one. They actually put Sasuke in there. And I feel like a lot of characters, like, for instance, in Dragon Ball, we already had Vegeta. So, is that their way of introducing him? I don't know. We also have Gaara, Shikamaru, and Neji. With Naruto, again, so many characters. Fist of the North Star, I'm not read up enough well on that to give you a fair opinion on whether those characters are the ones that definitely should be there. But for Bleach, Renji, Uryu, Toshiro, and Momo. Why the fuck is Momo on there? And I don't know, Renji makes sense, I guess. Uryu, again, yeah, I guess. But Bleach only has Ichigo and Rukia, pretty much. Oh, and Aizen? No, Aizen was a Unity Battle. Byakuya. Byakuya is the playable one. So, it's just odd. I don't know. The whole selection is just kind of odd to me. Back to the series thing though. I'm going to make some predictions here because this video is going up not that long before the data download. The data download is probably going to happen in about, I don't know, 10 hours, something like that. Less than that, probably. And in that, we're going to most likely, hopefully, see what's coming at least next week. Up until next Thursday. And there should be a new gacha during that period, if not a bunch of new events and stuff like that. So, what do I think we're going to see? in my opinion, it is one of two things. Number one, there are series specifically not on that list that I absolutely 100% know are going to be in the game. Like, for instance, JoJo Part 1 not being there, but all the other JoJos being there. And Slam Dunk. And you could make an argument for some older series as well that you would say deserve the reputation. I think there is a very high chance that we're going to see Sakuragi next week. My opinion on that, a lot of that comes from the fact that I feel like they didn't want to make a basketball player an ultimate class event. I know that they've got L as an ultimate class event, so that's kind of weird, but I feel like they wanted to make either Sendo or Maki into a transcendent class event. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea, but that's just what I'm thinking. So I think Slam Dunk plus JoJo Part 1, and then they can save the big JoJo events for the other parts, because I think in general the consensus would be Dio Brando alone, he's not who you're going to want as the Unity battle or as the ultimate class or whatever. You might want Dio from Part 3, not so much Dio from Part 1. And so, again, this is just opinion. This is just opinion. So my opinion would be that on Monday/Sunday, we will see JoJo Part 1, Slam Dunk, and one other series, most likely, because that's how they did it last time. And that one other series would probably be an older series. I don't know which one. I don't know which one I would go with. But I think it will all be series not from that list. The alternative is we get 4 new units, and they're all new units from series already in the game. Now that, to me, is probably the more likely out of the two. I feel like Slam Dunk could, considering how ungodly popular it is, could be saved for a special event, and therefore we could be seeing new characters from series we already have in the game, and some of them already have slots in the game. So, Kinnikuman has a slot in the game. Katekyo Hitman Reborn has a slot in the game. I'm trying to think what other series. There's quite a few, but I can't think of them all off the top of my head. High School Kimengumi has a slot. I have a feeling that there's more, but something like Bleach, I can 100% see a second character from Bleach. I don't know. There's so many series that like only really have one proper 5-star and could definitely benefit from 2. I'm looking at Wingman. I'm looking at Majima-kun Tsutobas. I'm looking at Bleach. Naruto? Naruto doesn't... Well, I mean, that would probably be Sasuke, right? Beside the point. If I had to guess, I'd say because we got Kinnikuman and Reborn last week, maybe this week we get Hibari Kyoya, that is. And I want to say Robin Mask, even though I think it'll... I don't know. I don't know how they would put in Terry Man. It's probably going to be Robin Mask and Terry Man. I don't know. And I'm also thinking that we're going to get a Halloween event. That's what really comes to mind for me. Costumes, the whole, you know, the whole point of those is for seasonals. Now's the time. That's just a rough thing. I'm going to have a better visual of what the fuck I was saying on the screen, hopefully. But that's basically going to do it for this video, and we're going to see what happens when the actual thing comes out. To all the other games, right now, Jumputi has my interest the most. I'm sorry, but a lot of that comes from the fact that a lot of these games are still teasing me, and Ori Collection has forgotten I existed. So, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you get some news, and I'll see you all next time.